Chairman Pierce, good to see you this morning. Council Griffin, good to see you as well, sir. Mr. Chairman, I have a question for you, sir. In response to the Senate's introduction of a Congressional Review Act resolution of disapproval on the NLRB's representation case procedures rule, you issued a statement, sir, on February the 9th, noting that, quote, both businesses and workers deserve a process that is effective, fair, and free of unnecessary delays, which is exactly what this rule strives to accomplish, end of quote. Even though protracted delays of elections are exceedingly rare, it is undeniable that at least some of these delays can be attributed to union blocking charges or protracted decision-making by the board itself. My question, sir, is if the final regulation is truly about eliminating unnecessary delays, why does it do nothing to address delays caused by labor unions or the board itself?
Thank you, Congressman, for the opportunity to talk about that. It should be noted that the rulemaking that we've engaged in was designed to streamline, modernize, and make uniform and transparent the regulations that are currently in operation. The idea is to present a set of circumstances where those people filing petitions, those people having to respond to those petitions have clarity and the operation can run smoothly and more effectively. That's the responsibility we have to the American public. Our responsibility clearly doesn't end there. That's one part of the process. We're addressing and pursuing all aspects, including how fast elections are dealt with when they're appealed to the board in Washington. It should be noted that the rule also addresses blocking charges. There are aspects of the rule that require a higher standard of for blocking charges, where those bringing those charges would be required to bring in their proof in an expeditious manner so that it can be dealt with efficiently and quickly.
Okay, I have another question, sir. How much has the board spent to date, and I don't know which one would like to answer this, either one of y'all. How much has the board spent to date in researching, drafting, making preliminary preparations for implementing its new election rule, including the holding of hearings on the new election rule, reviewing thousands of comments regarding the new rule, and training board staff regarding the new rule?
Well, and thanks again. I believe that it's my responsibility to ensure that the agency operates efficiently and effectively, as I mentioned previously. This rule is part of that effort, and the ultimate goal of the rule is to promote efficiency. It includes reforms designed to save the parties from litigating unnecessary issues and ultimately saving the agency and the taxpayer resources. In an immediate answer to your question, I don't have a dollar figure that I can give you, but the rule is designed to modernize elements of the representation case process, permitting electronic filing, which helps the agency reduce paperwork and associated costs. Any efforts to improve the efficiency has costs associated with it. I felt that it was important that the board engage in the Administrative Procedure Act and have a notice and comment period so that people could have input into the development, so that we have a full range of concerns being addressed to us. And of course, there were costs associated with that. We've made every effort to minimize the costs. There will be costs of implementing the rule, but those are transitional costs because the agency's transition to a more efficient and streamlined process is the goal.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I know there's a lot of folks who want to ask questions, so I'm going to yield back at this time. Gentlemen, I thank you very much.
Thank you very much.